time it is. What time is it?
You know what time it is. What time is it?
It's
Bro Jitsu!
Get strong.
Yeah!
I got it, though. I got it. What's going on? My name is Bro Ron.
And I'm Bro Day.
And over at Bro Jitsu, we like to do our reactions. Very fun and very entertaining.
We are really entertaining.
Right? This past weekend, or past week, today's, whatever day it is you're watching this, we have watched Season 3, Episode 5 of Titans, and this was such a great episode, wasn't it, Day?
Bro! Like, oh my God. It puts butterflies in my stomach. It makes me feel all giggity. It sounds like I took some of the Joker's laugh gas.
Yo, I never seen a backstory done so well.
Yeah, you know what?
A backflash.
It's been a while since we saw a good backstory.
Yeah.
In DC, as far as like their TV shows.
I think it's just a TV show in general. But, Day, go ahead and let's get started on the episode of Season 3, Episode 5.
Yeah, so this one was called The Lazarus.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Jason Todd escapes with...
Wait, sorry. We gotta let them know.
We do gotta
Spoiler
let
alert! Spoilers alert!
Spoiler alert!
If you have not watched the video, get off this channel and go watch the episode, then come back to the channel and give us your thoughts.
Or you can just watch it and follow along what I'm getting ready to tell you as commentary.
For the algorithm.
For the algorithm.
For the algorithm, stay. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm.
Yeah, please. Please. So I'm going to break it off to you real quick right now. Yo!
Okay, go ahead.
Jason Todd escaped with Scarecrow into the woods. Now, Scarecrow is getting into Jason's head, like at this point. Now, how do you feel about the Scarecrow's character?
I'm loving the Scarecrow. It's a different take. He's just a different take of what we normally see of the Scarecrow.
He's definitely a different take from the one that we did see in like Gotham.
He's like more of a therapist in a way.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that is his, his background, but at the same time, though, he's like super evil genius with it.
But he's super evil therapist.
Super evil therapist. I like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it mainly is.
Yeah, and he's saying Nightwing. And during this part, where Jason Todd is like into the woods, and he's looking into his reflection, right? And then he notices Nightwing.
Yes.
And I started to think to myself, like, why would he be looking at Nightwing or reminiscing of Nightwing in this type of scene right here? And then Crane actually comes up and tells Todd to relax. We won. Todd explains Dick's not gonna stop, bro.
Yeah, he's not.
Dick's not gonna stop until like he catches us. Not after what I did to Hawk.
Yeah, exactly. And he's feeling that remorse, and that's why I think he's feeling that remorse. I think the chemical that Scarecrow has him on is keeping him from actually feeling what he's doing.
You're absolutely right. During this time scene, he does give him some more of the gas,
exactly.
Right.
And then that's where we go into the
we have the flashback.
The flashbacks.
OMG.
So how did Scarecrow get Jason Todd back to life?
So this is a very, very complex sit for this one.
Sit.
After Batman was shown through the body, right, of Jason Todd, and we actually get to see what Jason Todd looked like after he was destroyed by Joker.
Yes.
Scarecrow actually devised a plan and had one of the other people switch the bodies from Batman when he was getting ready to bury him and send him off to Gotham.
Okay.
Or not Gotham, but to Wayne Manor. He switched the body using another inmate in there, and then throws him into the Lazarus, brings him out of the Lazarus,
okay.
And he even tells people, Batman doesn't even know about this Lazarus that we have right now. Not at all.
Quick question. And he did all this while locked in Arkham?
He did all this while he was still locked in Arkham.
Yo, Arkham guards ain't shit.
Yo, you keep letting the Joker out,
Y'all just ain't... Y'all are good for nothing.
Yeah, like, bro.
Maybe the problem ain't the villains. Maybe it's the security at Arkham. Maybe that's the problem.
Like, how hard is it to keep the Joker locked up? Like, how hard is that?
Lock the key and throw it away. But go one day. Go. I just wanted to know how he did it.
So during this scene, right, we actually get to see Jason kind of having a flashback.
Yeah.
And after when he's having his flashback, he's actually like in, I want to say, Wayne Manor into the Batcave.
Yeah.
And he's talking to Bruce Wayne, right? And if you want to explain what the conversation was when he spoke to Bruce Wayne.
With Jason Todd spoke to Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, the first time.
The first time. Okay, so the conversation was very father-son.
Yes.
Right at this point.
And I like that.
Yes, exactly, because I think the last Batman Death in the Family, the anime series, was really good. We gave Robin different options of what if he didn't die.
Right.
It was very reminiscent of that style of writing, to where Bruce is realizing Jason's not ready.
Right, and
he's mentally traumatized by what happened in San Francisco. He doesn't want to talk about it with Bruce. He doesn't want to talk about it with his friend Molly, right?
Right, he doesn't want to talk to it with Molly at all.
So Bruce has to make the decision of, I'm taking you off until you get help.
Right.
Because he's having these nightmares.
Right. And when Bruce is sitting there and he's telling him, it's okay to like let it go.
Yeah.
I did like the dynamic that they had, but also this actually gives us a different perspective from episode 2.
Yes.
From when Dick was going back and he was talking to Bruce Wayne, and then they have Barbara Gordon, and then they're depicting Bruce Wayne as just, selfish asshole.
This is why he's my man.
This
is why he's my man.
Yo.
Connecting to. Yes, they saw from their perspective. So we can assume that when Bruce decided, well, I guess go further down. But spoiler, you guys are, if you know, you already know. But because it goes with it. Bruce realized that he wanted Jason as a son and not as Robin.
Right.
So he started to look to replace him. But Dick thought he was going to replace him when he died.
Right.
I think we're getting confirmation it was before he died he wanted to replace him.
That is so true. So he tells Jason Todd that he needs to go see this therapist. Yep. And the therapist is Leslie Tompkins. If you don't know who Leslie Tompkins is, she's the person that worked with Crane.
Yeah, in Gotham.
Yeah, and Bruce Wayne,
and Batman,
Scarecrow actually saved her from...
Oh, Riddler a lot in the game.
TV
show, yeah.
Yeah, so during this dynamic, he was telling her, about how he feels.
Yeah, first he's very self-conscious about opening up, like everyone is, like a thing with therapy. But then she opened up about Bruce.
Right.
She opened about she told him a story about Superman.
Right. And I think that's what allowed him to actually open up more, because he's not seeing Batman as Bruce Wayne as Batman. He's seeing Bruce Wayne as Bruce Wayne.
Exactly. He's learning Bruce and Superman as humans.
Exactly.
And that's intriguing, his curiosity. Okay, how are they? Are they as fucked up as me?
Right. And everybody in Gotham has their issues. I'm telling you. So, we'll fast forward a little bit.
Yeah.
During the scene, right, he goes and he talks to Molly.
Yes.
And she's telling him that one of the kids were kidnapped, and during the scene that, he's like, he wants to play. He's like, well, let's go find the guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he's playing this tough guy role. He kind of like hints that he wants to let her know who he really is, but at the same time, he's kind of keeping it reserved.
He's letting her know that I'm not. The person you see is not who I am. Because Jason Todd believes he's Robin 24/7. He's Robin. There's no Jason Todd.
There is no Jason Todd, and that's what he depicts Bruce Wayne and Batman as. Exactly. There's no Bruce Wayne. During the scene, he gets a gun pulled on him by one of the Joker's goons.
It used to be one of Joker's goons.
Yeah, it used to be one of Joker's goons, and he kind of freezes up, and he has a flashback of falling, during the Wilson scene.
Yep.
Yeah. And the Wade Wilson scene, and during that, he freezes up, and then he just gets beat down.
He gets ass whooped,
bro.
He gets mollywopped. He gets pistol ripping everything.
Yo, and then of course, like all emo guys, they yell at the female, and then they go into their own little world again. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it real. So during another session that he has with.
He's opening him up. I think there are a couple more sessions. One just one. I think it's like maybe multiple. Maybe like a couple. No, maybe it was 1 or 2 sessions.
There's 2 more after that.
Okay.
I believe.
So he's opening up a little bit more in this one, right?
Right. Bruce Wayne comes and picks him up.
Yes.
And he takes him back to the place the theater where his parents were killed.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the best conversations that DC and Batman has had
with a Robin.
Yeah. If you want to take it from there, what the conversation was about.
Okay, so I hinted of it a little bit earlier, but the conversation was very different from what we've seen in the comics. Bruce never had a conversation. He kind of did, but that was later. But this conversation early to Jason to try to save him, like, I always tell, other fans and whatnot that Jason is Bruce's first son.
He is. He definitely
Dick was like a little brother.
Yes, definitely. He was. I know people want to look at him like, well, no, Dick is like, a son to him. No, Dick is like the younger brother trying to not be outshadowed by Batman, but be his own man.
Exactly.
The son always wants to follow in the father's shoes, and Jason Todd was proving that.
And Jason was reckless. Jason could not separate Jason Todd and Robin because he did not love Jason Todd. Jason Todd to him was weak. Mm-hmm. Robin is strong, right? So he's looking at Bruce as always like you said, always Batman. He didn't want to hear what he had to say, but Jason wanted to prove his worth to his father so bad,
right?
That
And I think it was interesting that Batman pulled him from being a Robin.
Exactly, and I liked it when Bruce said son. Remember, he said son.
He said son a couple times to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Throughout this episode,
so, we really see how damaged Jason Todd really is.
Right.
Like he was conflicted of, wait, who are you calling son? Are you calling Robin son? Or are you calling Jason Todd son?
He's on his Sasuke emo kid. Like no lie. Like
he's Sasuke and Naruto put into one.
Yeah, he tells Molly, always trying to save me. He tells Bruce Wayne, you don't have to save me.
Yeah.
He tells everybody. I think he wants to be saved deep down inside, but he's afraid to be saved.
But you can only save yourself.
Yeah, you can only save yourself.
And I think Dick is going to realize that this is who Jason Todd is, and if you want to save him, you have to accept him.
You do, and I think like during that scene, he told Batman, "This is kind of like who I want to be." And Batman tells him, "Look, you don't have to put on the cape to be my son."
No, you don't.
And by him telling him that, it opened up the door, but Todd just couldn't go through it and step through it. He was like, "Oh, you don't trust me now."
Yeah, exactly.
You're
deceiving me.
Yeah,
it's a lie because everyone lied to him on why they left him or he can't do something.
Right. So we kind of fast forward, right? And then and during the scene when it gets Scarecrow, he's telling him, "Hey, I want to re-engineer your drug." And Scarecrow's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, he broke into Arkham and he knew he broke in. And he knew he wasn't really a security guard. But what's messed up is we found out that Jason Todd did tell Scarecrow everything. So through the entire time of talking to Dick, he knew everything. He just wanted Dick to get to it.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that he was going to 2 therapy sessions. He went to therapy as Jason Todd, and he also went to therapy with Scarecrow as Robin.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
Robin. Yeah, he did.
Yep. And that's what the Scarecrow needed in order to be like, okay, I can use you.
Yes.
Because you're just going to be another experiment to me.
And that's
to
all
get closer to
Batman.
That's
all Scarecrow cares about is experiments. He's all about the mind of the human.
The mind of the human.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Do you have anything else?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm really, I think Scarecrow's probably my favorite character so far.
In the show Titans?
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, he's a really good villain. The last 2 villains. Oh, man, Deathstroke was really good villain,
Deathstroke was good, but he wasn't he was egotistical.
Yeah. Okay.
This one is laid back. There's way more. I mean, from his comedic humor to him just smoking tree all day.
And we still have not seen him in his
we still haven't even seen him in his outfit.
And he's already scary.
And he's a menace.
With that being said, if you're not a subscriber, do like, comment, subscribe, and let us know below who you believe what Scarecrow's true motive.
What his true motive really is. Don't forget to hit that notification button too, please. Help that algorithm out, yo. And we are. I am Day, and this is
Ron,
and we are Bro Jutsu.
Be strong.